Well, first it was Coke. Now, new information about the effects of a Diet Coke on your body and what it's taking the internet by storm. A lot of talk about this.
So here to break it down and separate the fact from the fiction when it comes to these fizzy drinks.
We've got Dr. Debbie Nampia-Parumpil from the New York University School of Medicine.
That was perfect.
That was excellent pronunciation.
She helped me out. All right. I got it right. Now, we're talking about Diet Coke, but really it's any diet sodas that have aspartame in it. Let's say we were to have one right now.
Yeah.
What would happen to us about 10 minutes from right now?
Well, 10 minutes you start getting sort of the effects on the sugar and stuff, but just going...
And that's what you want.
Well, ironically, so you actually want... You want to trick your taste buds, right? That you feel that sugary taste, but you don't want to trick your body. So that's what happens there. But at the same time, just going a little bit earlier, a little bit before that, we worry about sugar damaging your teeth, right? So let's just think about it. Do you think that the Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi might damage your teeth too?
But it's not real sugar, so probably no.
Yeah, so that's what most people think. But actually, I know you knew that was a trick question. Actually, so it does damage your teeth, but it damages it in a different way. It's because there's phosphoric acid in there, or acid. And so what happens is it weakens your teeth and your bones. It sucks the calcium out.
But at 20 minutes, the good effects start kicking in, right?
Well, 20 minutes, so that's when we talk about the sugar and the aspartame, the difference. So actually, again, here's another fact or fiction question. Because it doesn't have sugar, do you think it affects your blood sugar?
The answer is yes.
By definition,
I'm
no.
touching on
I know,
here.
these trick questions. Well, it does affect your blood sugar, and the problem is, what it does is it tricks your body as well. So it makes you think that you're getting sugar, and as a result, your blood sugar goes up. It's probably something to do with the gut bacteria that it confuses them.
That it also then tricks your body into storing fat, which sounds horrendous.
Yeah.
Because it's a diet. It's a diet.
Sure.
And
It's got to be good for you if it says diet. How can it be adding fat?
Well, with that, what is happening is that because you have this sugar spike, you get a release of insulin. That's normal that you get insulin. But the thing is, the insulin sometimes overshoots, and what it does, it's sort of like changing the form of the sugar. So instead of having sugar, it's storing it as fat and muscle. And then when you think about muscle too, but mostly fat, so when we think about that, we worry about diabetes, obesity, these different things.
Disastrous, because we've just gone 20 minutes in, so 40 minutes into having one of these delicious beverages, you're addicted.
That's when something good kicks in. So there's a little bit of both. Well, that's the danger. You start to feel a little better. But so addiction, we have to be careful when we say it's habit forming. It causes something called dopamine to be released. So that's why people, when they have caffeine, they like to have more. That's what's happening at 40 minutes. And so the thing is, people, at least in this infographic, they compared it to cocaine. So there's a little bit of fact to that in the sense that it is something that you enjoy, so you might want more. But the fiction is that it's not, obviously, it's not as dangerous as cocaine.
And finally, on this little cavalcade of bad news about your diet soda is 60 minutes in, it depletes nutrients from your body, makes you hungry, makes you thirsty, which means you drink more of the stuff that just did all that stuff to you.
And it has salt in it, so people don't realize that. Because of the salt in it, then you want to drink more. It's not a thirst quencher.
You get bloated. And I mean, I'd rather just go have a burrito bowl from Chipotle if all this is going to happen.
This makes me want to have another Diet Coke.
Okay, so
to be fair, one can or, in moderation is not as dangerous, but if you're drinking it a lot or pretty regularly, then you can have more of these things.
Well, and that's kind of what Coca-Cola said in their statement. They say Diet Coke contains a 0-calorie sweetener called aspartame and caffeine. This is not something we hide. Both drinks, soft drinks, both with and without calories, can be enjoyed in moderation as part of a balanced lifestyle. So if you have one every once in a while.
Exactly. I mean, it does still have these effects, but the thing is, your body can adjust to it for something that you're having.
It's got caffeine, which early in the morning, a lot of us need.
Yeah, exactly.
Should you just drink coffee? I mean, what's the deal
coffee
here?
has some of the same effects, right? So coffee has caffeine too, and it releases dopamine as well. So that's why every morning you want to have that same cup of coffee, and if you don't have it, then you don't feel good, right? So.
But it's the 7th or 8th cup that's a problem.
Yeah, that is the issue. Well, Dr. Debbie, I mean, yes, mornings are better with friends, but apparently not with Diet Coke. I don't know.
Save that for cocktail hour.
Thanks for buying the coffee today.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right?
All right. Thanks, Dr. Debbie.
Oh, thanks.